Welcome back to the channel, Pokemaniacs. Pokemon Company International has announced that Pokemon Legends ZA is officially coming out on Thursday, October 16th. In the announcement, we also got the box art, which I think is really good for like a background or like a wallpaper. As a box art, I think it's an interesting choice, but it is kind of growing on me a little bit. I know there's not a lot of people like super stoked on it, and also the Switch 2 box itself definitely like it's a little bit different than the Switch 1 cases. So let me know how you're feeling about all of this design choice down in the comments. Pre-orders open up on June 5th, and based on the Nintendo eShop, there will be a digital version as well as a physical version for the Switch and the Switch 2. If you do end up purchasing the Switch 1 version, you will have the option to upgrade at a later time through the Nintendo. If you do choose the regular Switch version, there will be an option to later upgrade to the Switch 2 version through the Nintendo eStore. Then, pre-order bonuses. So, if you do order from the Pokemon Center, if you're in the US, UK, or Canada, you will be eligible to get a randomly chosen Pokemon Sitting Cutie of Chikorita, Tepig, or Totodile. Right now, it doesn't say that you can select which one that you're gonna get, so that may make you feel a different way. And historically, you've only been able to purchase the physical versions of the game from Pokemon Center, so just keep in mind they will have to ship it to you, which may or may not cause some delays on you playing it on launch day. They have been crushing it with the TCG releases, making sure that you get the item on the day of release, so they've been pretty good about it, but just things to consider when you're making your decisions. Outside of that, if you do live in the UK or Europe, the My Nintendo store is actually offering a couple different bundles. So if you pre-order through them, if you're in one of those regions, you can get the partner Pokemon figure. And then there's also supposed to be these bundles for around Mega Evolution, a trainer bundle, and a Champion's Choice bundle. Each one is going to have its own various collectibles with it, which is really cool to see. And then additionally, for French players, over at Micromania, there is the Legends ZA partner Pokemon figure available when you do pre-order game through them. More bonuses may be announced in the future, but as of right now, this is what we got. There have been like steel cases in the past, actually for the past like few generations, I think. But hopefully we get more than just a download code for 100 quick balls. Time will tell, and we'll definitely see more, because there was also a Pokemon Presents announced for July 22nd. So plenty of time for speculation and all of that, but they announced this pretty far out. It's kind of weird. Usually when these things get announced, it's like a pretty quick turnaround time, like it's within the next week that we'll be getting the actual presents or direct. I'm assuming we'll have some updates like for like Pokemon Masters, Pokemon Go, and obviously I think they're going to showcase quite a bit of Legends ZA. But I'm really, fingers crossed, I'm hoping for some Virtual Console news. We've got the GameCube Virtual Console on the Switch 2, hoping that we finally get like Colosseum or Gale of Darkness on there. That's what I'm hoping for, but you let me know down in the comments. What are you hoping for from this Presents? In Jazwares news, we've got new photos of the Skeledirge Epic Battle figure. Tyrantrum, still no sign of it in the States at least. So we're just moving on to Skeledirge. This is the other one that we've been waiting for. No photos of this for a while, but so far I think this is looking pretty good. It is a different class of figure. It's probably going to be somewhere around like $20. These figures are not known for having a ton of articulation to them. They're mainly like just a large shelf piece in my opinion. Based on the photos though, it does look like the figure is roughly 25 centimeters long, which is like 9.8 inches. So a really good sized figure. Now we'll just have to see how distribution is on something like this, because like I mentioned, Tyrantrum still not around right here. I did hear that it maybe popped up in Australia, so I think I have a couple Australian viewers. Keep an eye out. And then we're waiting around for the Golurk. Still no news on that, no like random images popping up yet, but we're keeping an eye out. We did find that there are new listings over at Walmart though for the new waves of iridescent figures. The Walmart listings calling them high gloss. It's a lot of the same molds that we've had in the past from these like styles of Jazwares Pokemon figures, but now they kind of just have this weird like wet look to them. I don't know. I think personally, I think these figures are a little bit weird, but like not enough that I hate them. Like I don't know. I do hate that I kind of want them. The listings not in stock quite yet, but I will link them down below. So this way, if you want to keep an eye on those, I got them there for you. There's also some new Loungefly items that popped up. First up, we've got the metallic Bulbasaur mini backpack. Love the little like grass details that are like in the actual bag. I think that's really cool. The whole bag is of this metallic material, and obviously Bulbasaur on there. Interior liner looking great as well. So if you do want to add this bag to your collection, I'll link you over to Entertainment Earth in case you want to pick it up. Additionally, we have the iridescent Pikachu tote bag that does come with a coin bag. Has a nice summer like beachy vibe to it, I think. It's also got this really nice pop of color on the interior liner, so There's a matching zip around wallet for the tote, and it also follows the same theming, same colors and all that. So again, I'll link everything if you're interested down below. The English Pokemon Center had some pretty exciting updates this past week, all specifically around Mega Evolution. We got ourselves some new pins, and we also got ourselves some new Mega Evolution themed clothing items, which is super cool. So pretty rad additions here. And we also got teased that there are some restocks of the Mega Evolution plushies that'll be coming soon to Pokemon Center. So be keeping an eye out for those. In Japan though, coming up in July, we do have new Mega Evolution Moncoli figures. This is a pretty solid wave. This wave's going to be including Pokemon like Gardevoir, Tyranitar, Charizard X, Mawile, and Ampharos. They're great little figures. Usually they're, I don't know, like $6-7, so like really great ones to collect just at that price point. On the opposite end of that though, the Team Star Starmobiles, those are finally getting released. But these figures are pretty costly. At current exchange rates, they're coming in at over $200 US. They are like 8 inches tall though, so like I would expect a little bit of a higher price point on these. Just wasn't thinking $200, but they look fantastic. They look very accurate to what we see in the games. They do come with some mild light up features, so it does take 3 AA batteries in there. Hoping that those batteries last a long time, because there's really like pretty minimal lighting going on these figures. But these are super cool. Even with that large price point, for some reason I'm like, should I get one? On June 7th, also from the Japanese Pokemon Center, we have the Otenki Team Collection, focusing all on weather-related Pokemon. So here we have a few different options for some umbrellas, like Kyogre and Groudon. There's t-shirts, there's some keychain plushies that are the Pokemon, and then they're like in the weather-affected field, essentially. There's also this really cool Buizel that has the ability to make its tail spin around, just like if it was like swimming. There's an Hourglass, a cooling neck towel, as well as a cooling blanket, a dessert glass, a laundry bag, postcards, acrylic keychains, and this really cute looking little Pelipper that you can open up its mouth and get some candy out of. So really fun collection, and I'm surprised that like based on this theme, the way that they were able to like translate that to like desirable, unique items for the collection. Also coming up on June 18th, we have the Pokemon Ecology collection. This one is all focused on Pokemon and their behavior with each other in their environments. In the collection, we have a jigsaw puzzle, a spinning theater toy, which is very unique. There's a poster, postcards, some clear files, sticker set, masking tape, reversible drawstring bag. It's a t-shirt in here, a picnic blanket, and a sketchbook. So really fun collection again, especially like the little like spinning theater thing. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. And a sketchbook. I think that's really cool. It's very like on brand for this like ecology theme. And then kind of similar vein to this, there is a Vivillon pin collection. It is also coming out on June 18th, and it includes all forms of Vivillon. And you can like put it in this frame. These are all pins, but you put it in this frame, and it just reminds me of those like shadow boxes that they make with like the insects all like pinned into them. Maybe that's a little morbid for Pokemon. In card news, another Costco bundle has popped up on their site. The last one was for Prismatic Evolutions. This one also Prismatic Evolutions. The listing says that it's for an ETB and a booster bundle, and the price point on it is $58. That's insane. So very interesting that they're coming up with these listings and being able to like limit them to like 1 per membership. Very curious to see how this like manipulates the market. You know what I mean? Because for a while with like the scalpers kind of controlling the inventory a little bit, like the scarcity from the Pokemon company, I would prefer to see some of the like promo boxes, because I still need that binder. I just need to go buy the binder. But hey, packs for packs, you know? Destined Rivals also came out this past week, and thanks to TCG Player, we've got a look at the pull rates so far. Just some early numbers, but I have been seeing a lot of people posting some fantastic hits from the set, so let me know down in the comments if you were able to pick anything up, what you've been getting so far. So far, all I got was the Pokemon Center ETB. It's still, actually, it's right there. I just need to open up the box and get it open, but with how rare they are, I don't know, like, I'm on the fence. Should I open it? Let me know. And remember that at Best Buy and GameStop, there are those promos available free with the $15 purchase. And also right now, there is a different promo running on Pokemon Center with a $15 purchase from their Team Rocket collection. So not buying cards, but just buying this collection that they've created of Pokemon loosely, vaguely related to Team Rocket. If you make a $15 or more purchase from that, you can get this Tyranitar promo card. Thankfully though, like there are just plenty of different items in there that range from a bunch of different prices, from like $7 up to like $150-ish. And if you do make a purchase on there, I made a purchase of a couple items because I wanted the free shipping. You can also use this code up here, MEGACARDUS, and that's going to get you a free pack of postcards, all based on Mega Pokemon. So you can get both of those promos in one order. So you're going to make an order anyways. Get both. If you do prefer virtual cards though, and you're playing the Pokemon trading card game live, so not Pocket, not the mobile game, TCG Live, here's a couple codes for you for Destined Rivals. Additionally, here's a code for like anybody. Many people can redeem this code. This is Destined Rivals 25. It's going to get you a illustration rare of Team Rocket's Meowth and Cynthia's Roserade. That code is going to be good until July 7th. And if you do prefer to control your own media, you like the physical copy of it, the Pokemon Journeys, the complete season is up for pre-order on Amazon. It does release on July 22nd, and it's going to cost you about $50. So really not bad for how many episodes that you're getting right there. And again, you get to control that as long as you have a DVD player. And if you want to catch up on everything else that's been going on this year with Pokemon, got a playlist over here for you. Make sure hit that like button, subscribe for more content. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. Take care of each other out there, and I'll see you very soon on the next one.